Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is The Walking Dead Deluxe number 107. Walking Dead Deluxe is The Walking Dead reprinted, except this time in color. There's a little bit of extras. There's another a comic in the back that's like a 2-page comic by Derek Hunter that's called Small Bites that's really entertaining and funny with every single one. Then it also has notes from Robert Kirkman about the issue, his like original notes, and he talks about the issue, like what he might have changed, what he likes, dislikes, stuff like that. It's actually really cool for those who are interested in the creative process. And he's been very honest, very brutal about his own creation. So I think it's fascinating. Of course, written by Robert Kirkman, art by Charlie Adlard, color by Dave McCaig, lettering by Rus Wooton. All right, so last few issues have been dealing with Coral, who has snuck away to the Savior's HQ. And killed a bunch of them, and what is Negan going to do? Well, the previous issue had Negan with Coral in tow, bumping into Rick, and of course Rick is now pissed and worried and wants to know where the hell his son is. So this is a lot to do with the confrontation between Rick and Negan, where Negan actually shows that he is somewhat reasonable. Somewhat. I use somewhat. Very, it's not giving him too much, but in this case, he's actually pretty reasonable. As he states multiple times, of being like, "Listen, your kid killed a bunch of my guys. Like, I should be doing something, but I haven't." And it's interesting to see that Negan does seem to have a line, and that line is kids. Like, he is a horrible person. He will swear. He will say really messed stuff around kids. He will make them cry. He's a horrible person. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like he wants to harm kids. Like, he does have some sort of morals. And I think that's what we've really been seeing these last few issues, especially this issue, which is, I think, really interesting. And what's crazier is, Rick, attacks him and goes after him and bites him and does all these things. And Negan still doesn't take it out on them. He still kind of, holds his ground. And I think it either shows that there is some sanity to it, or he is actually very, very intelligent and knows by doing this he's maybe going to get Rick to acquiesce a little bit more. It's a hard one to say exactly why he does what he does, but it basically shows that he's not quite the I'm just going to beat your head in and get what I want sort of person. That he has more than physical strength to back up what his demands are. The art, to me, the comic has always been very consistent in his art. It's always looks good. It's really solid. I think the colorization has been interesting. It hasn't quite gone over the top and really drawn me out of the story too much. Where I thought maybe the zombies would have done it, or the blood or the gore and all that, but the color doesn't seem to kind of hit that level. So in that way, I think is kind of really intriguing. Overall, it's a good issue. It's, I think, one that's really kind of key, that expands Negan, that makes it a little bit more unclear as to how much we need to fear him. It also kind of leads to a lot of stuff going forward with the fact that Coral has all this info, having been at the Savior's HQ. So it's a pretty key issue in many, many ways. There's a lot of character development and just plot and development in general. For me, it's been a fun way to go back and reread the series. It's, one, if you've been a fan of Walking Dead, it's great to go back and check out. The extra stuff that's in there is really cool. Kirkman's notes are awesome. I think they're really fascinating thing to check out. And honestly, it's been so long since I've read it. It's like reading it the first time at some points. So you can go check this out. It is in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. Just watching our videos support us as always, so thank you for that. If you are into comics, if you are into graphic novels, Walking Dead, whatever, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Threads. We're on TikTok. We're on Blue Sky. All this stuff. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.